Welcome to BTR's Elite Partners podcast and blog series, where we invite our elite partners to share what they're doing with technology and benefits. Hey there, I'm Holly Brummett. I'm the Business Development Coordinator for BTR, as well as host of the series, and we're excited to have you with us. And with me today is my co-host, Therese Thomasak. Hey, Therese.
Hey, Holly. Thanks for the introduction. Hi, everyone. My name is Therese Thomasak, and I am the Consulting Operations and Vendor Manager for BTR. And we are just so incredibly excited to bring awareness to the market about our elite carrier and vendor partners.
Yeah, our partners are solid gold. And BTR has been called the gold standard as far as Ben admin and consulting for HR technology. And we think that our partners really help us shine in that way. Lincoln on the podcast today was fantastic, and we're really excited to share about them.
We are, our partners, really help us work all that much better. And I just want to add that we created these partnerships to help employers and employees in all types of industries across the United States. And as everybody knows, HR technology and employee benefits can be complicated and, overwhelming at times. And here at BTR, we aim to not only simplify the experience, but also to improve upon it with creative and customized solutions for employers everywhere. We're really proud of this program, and we were really excited and had the best time talking with Lincoln on today's podcast. We kind of talked about how employees are leading changes within the industry in terms of how they're selecting their benefits, how they're making their benefits work to the best of their ability. And it's really causing employers and just the technology space to really adapt to the changes that employees really need.
Yeah, one of the things I enjoyed hearing from Lincoln was how much they're listening to what employees need. They're really keying in on some unique needs and products that employees are going to find really valuable in the market. So really excited about the conversation we had with them today. So let's go ahead and hear from Lincoln now about some of the stuff they have going on.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we have with us on our podcast today, Jerica Gordon and Jeremy Parr from Lincoln. Welcome to the podcast, both of you. We're so happy to have you join us today. Would you please, share a little bit about what you do and introduce yourselves?
Hi, everybody. My name is Jeremy Parr, and I am the National Practice Leader for Voluntary Benefits here at Lincoln Financial. I've been in the business for 16 years, and I focus specifically on consulting our employer client base on enrollment platforms, product selection, and anything that requires a consumer-based decision or an employee-paid decision. Very glad to be here to talk about our organization and the exciting things that we're doing amongst our group protection business unit.
Awesome, and thank you so much, both of you, for having us on this podcast. It's been such a pleasure working with the BTR partnership. My name is Jerica Gordon, and I'm the Senior Benefit Technology Consultant here at Lincoln Financial. I've been with the organization for 3.5 years, and I support our sales teams to ensure that our products are easily placed on the client's chosen benefit technology platform. I've had the opportunity of working in the BenTech space for 13 years and have done various roles that touch and interact with benefit technology. So I worked as an HR generalist, which is really why I got started in this industry in the first place. I wanted to be able to drive change as it relates to benefit technology. Worked at a broker, a benefit technology firm for itself, and now here at Lincoln, making sure that all of our clients are having the best end user experience.
That's great. Thank you both for sharing. One of the questions that we get asked a lot is, what do your partners specialize in? What are they known for? So would you please share what Lincoln is known for and what's your claim to fame?
So I'll take that one. Lincoln's claim to fame, we've been in the business for 115 years. And really, we've been focusing on just making sure that employees and the American worker can face the financial burdens that they're going to have over the course of their lifetime. Rather, it's our individual products or our retirement products, or even our employer-based life, disability, and supplemental products. Our intention is really to try to secure lifetime income for the American worker. And Lincoln Financial does that amongst multiple business units, but we also do it because we invest in understanding what's going on in the economy, what's facing employees and the American consumer today, and how do we bring products and services to help them navigate that storm or that complicated landscape. Under our group protection business, focusing in on employer-based benefits that both require employee election but also can be offered on an employer basis, we service over 36,000 different unique groups. Our claims team helps support over 225,000 disability claims per year, and the support to the entire family unit, their beneficiaries, through our disability and our life offering is a very strong offering that we have today in the market. We have an A+ rating from a claims paying ability, and really we're keying in on the experience of protection and keeping employees safe. When you say, what is our claim to fame? It's really trying to protect that financial future of the American people.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Being a carrier partner, you work on a lot of different benefit administration platforms. As you know, BTR deploys 3 of those benefit administration platforms, which are bswift, Employee Navigator, and PlanSource. Our dedicated service model and expertise on each system has won us awards and major recognition within the industry, partly due to our awesome partners like Lincoln, since we help employers win with their technology. So, question for you, how is Lincoln seeing success as far as employers enrolling Lincoln products on benefit administration platforms?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So Lincoln has created partnerships with several different vendors. As you've mentioned, the bswift, Employee Navigator, and PlanSource. And really, Lincoln does still remain technology agnostic and can connect with the client's chosen technology vendor. One thing that I feel makes Lincoln unique in this area is that our products can be built directly on the client's chosen technology platform with minimal effort. This also includes our new offering of hospital indemnity that I know Jeremy's going to talk about in just a bit. Lincoln also is able to offer a quality assurance review at no cost, which ensures in the long run that our products have been built accurately on platforms before going live. I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about the formal partnerships that we've established with bswift, Employee Navigator, and PlanSource, and what each of those technology vendor offerings have to offer. With bswift, our benefit technology offering is really to enhance that HR experience through efficiencies. This includes through the use of the integrated playbook, which is designed to simplify the build of the product on bswift and is available to bswift direct groups and bswift channel partners such as BTR. We also offer electronic EOI solutions that include reverse file feed capabilities, which eliminates the need for HR admins to have to manually update the EOI status decisions. Furthermore, we have created self-bill efficiencies, and we've made it simple for groups to be able to pull reports directly from bswift, which includes the data points that Lincoln needs to process the self-bill. I'm going to go ahead and dive into our options that we have with PlanSource. Lincoln is also a PlanSource Boost partner. Through this partnership, Lincoln is able to optimize the PlanSource system and its capabilities. This includes single sign-on for EOI, EDI capabilities, ease of pulling self-bills, and last but not least, our future investment with PlanSource does include API enhancements. As for Employee Navigator, we can accept groups no matter what size limit they are on Employee Navigator. The data exchange with Lincoln and Employee Navigator allows brokers to place their entire block of business with total integration and establishes ease in the eligibility and plan administration, a seamless transition of data with no manual intervention. Overall, Lincoln's goal is to provide the best end user experience to employees and eliminate as much manual work as possible for the HR admins. Regardless of which technology vendor the client is using, Lincoln is here to provide the best solution possible. Lincoln understands that we really want to reduce that HR burden so that HR can spend time on things that value and most matter to them. Great question.
Yeah, thank you for sharing about that, Jerica. One of the wonderful things that you've shared about Lincoln is how much they really care about their people. And that's really evident with how they structure a lot of their products and a lot of the ways that they do things. So I appreciate you sharing more about kind of the basis of where Lincoln came from. And Jeremy as well, thank you for sharing that. So I kind of want to know a little bit more about who Lincoln really is. You gave a little sneak peek about the hospital indemnity product that you have coming out, and so I want to hear more about any of new products that you have coming. Will you share a little bit more about who Lincoln really strives to be in the market?
Sure. So from a market perspective, we are a top 3 absence and disability carrier. Rather, we're managing FMLA, we're providing short-term and long-term disability solutions. We're there to protect the American worker and our customers and their most valuable assets, their employees, for when they have an unexpected medical event. My background personally has been in disability claims, and I've managed claims on the front line, and I've seen people go out of work for surgeries, anything from a maternity situation to, which is a very positive time, to the unfortunate scenarios of cancer or terminal illness. And one of the things that I see that Lincoln really hones in on during that really often unexpected and difficult time for somebody's out is that there is more protection needed than simple income replacement. There's more protection needed than major medical or what coverages under those very important benefits, but don't cover all that person needs to protect them and their family's financial future. And so one of the major investments that we've done over the last 12 months is invest in a hospital indemnity product. And we believe that the timing couldn't be better. We just stepped out of hopefully a winding down pandemic with COVID-19, where we saw a record amount of hospitalizations over that period. All the while, our number 1 disability claim over that period and the number 1 hospitalization in America continues to be maternity. So those are integratable experiences that we can, by offering that product alongside our disability, where we can integrate from a technology perspective, an enrollment perspective, an administrative perspective, and even from a claims perspective. And so it really creates a unique experience for somebody who's going out on an absence, has these additional supplemental products. But we even went as far in the design to really focus on making sure that supplemental health, whether it's our hospital indemnity or any product that we offer, that it is a very good family-based coverage, meaning that it also protects your spouse and your child. We leaned into the maternity aspect, being that that's such a frequent hospitalization. We have a NICU benefit that pays 25% greater benefits over the course of that maternity scenario, so that if that baby has to be admitted into the NICU upon birth, you're getting additional coverage there. And we also recognize that there's been a lot of new vaccinations, testing, different things like that surrounding the pandemic that have came out. So our wellness benefits associated with that product, we expanded that exam set to include antibody testing, viral testing, all the things that you're seeing in the current medical environment to make sure that there's a benefit payable and something to be covered there. So, really, the timing couldn't be better for a hospital indemnity product. I believe we put in some innovative features, and we also present a very innovative experience to our customers and their employees.
It's really interesting that maternity is your highest utilization on that. That's really neat that you have that NICU benefit. I think that would benefit a lot of families, especially, for families who go through the hardest part of that NICU, maybe they lose the baby or whatever. That is a huge financial burden lifted off of them to have that benefit in there. So that's a really thoughtful thing that Lincoln has put together, that kind of hospital indemnity benefit. So when it comes to enrolling these new products, what's your benefit technology strategy here?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, not only do we want to offer top of the line coverage for the employees, but we want to make it an easy process for the employees to enroll in the benefits. That's where you guys come in with the great technology offerings.
Awesome.
The HR admins, right? That we're easing that administrative burden, which means less transactional work for them, less duplicate data entry for them, That way they really are able to spend that additional time and effort with their employees as their main focus. Offer those tailored connectivities. So by working with our partners, we can develop unique solutions at a greater scale, simplify the experience to make sure that everything is efficient, implementations are running smooth, and just overall easing that overall experience as far as an implementation goes. And then last but not least, we want to continue to drive ongoing improvements by continuing to invest in benefit technology enhancements.
Yeah, earlier you talked about Employee Navigator, Plan Source, bSwift, which are systems that here at BTR we deploy, will implement and support ongoing. Talk a little bit more about some of the partnerships you have going on with those providers, with those vendors. What are you doing in that space to improve maybe some of the things that you do with those Ben admin systems?
Yeah, I think that kind of leads a little bit more into just like our overall roadmap as it relates to technology. Lincoln is committed to simplifying the end user's experience. That means easier access, real-time updates, and enhancing that administrative experience. So Lincoln has made significant investments in our online portal, which makes it easier for employees to initiate claims. We know how important it is to be able to, not have to scramble, just have an easy, intuitive online system where they're able to submit those. We've also worked with our preferred technology vendors to ensure that self-bill processes from the HR side is really easy and not time consuming. We know sometimes HR gets way into payroll and spends a lot of time. I have had that experience multiple times doing audits and, just checking out plan design builds and all of those crazy nuances. So we really want to make sure that we're easing that process. But from a benefit technology perspective, Lincoln has and will continue to invest in enhanced technology. So I'm sure that you're all aware of Application Programming Interface, also known as API. But Lincoln now does have a EOI API live with Workday, and we will be launching the API for leave with Workday as well in the near future. We also are currently in pilot phase with several more EOI APIs with other benefit technology vendors, which includes Plan Source, as I mentioned earlier, and ADP Nationals. And we are doing discovery work right now with other preferred partners of ours. This is on our 2023 onward technology roadmap. So we look forward to keeping you updated as we continue these enhancements, but we definitely recognize that, each client is different and that not one size solution works for everybody. So Lincoln prides ourselves in taking that consultative approach to make sure that we're finding the right solution for our clients.
Yeah, that's great. I really appreciate you talking to your technology roadmap, because just the landscape of benefit technology is ever changing. There's not a one size fits all insurance selection for people. They're getting their benefits differently. They're getting their information differently. Data is being transferred. So what else is on kind of that technology roadmap for Lincoln?
Our technology approach is also embedded in our product approach, in the fact that we build our products with the intention of building it on technology. It used to be where it was kind of like the insurance company builds a product and then technology needs to figure out how to fit it in, right? And it was kind of tail wagging the dog, right? Yep. We've recognized as an organization that it is now the other way around, right? We need to bring products that fit into technology, and being close to partnerships like yourselves and understanding how these things are structured, how data is exchanged, and how do we link up in that and partner up in that experience, not only from a connectivity perspective, but the way that we design things. And one of the things that we've done amongst our voluntary product offering, and I'm speaking specific to supplemental health, so accident, critical illness, and hospital indemnity, is we made the strategic decision to offer those benefits on an all guarantee issue basis. No evidence of insurability, so no additional connections that need to be made around those specific products. And then we also designed the rating tiers to be flexible based off of what we see in the Ben Tech environment. So we can offer tiered ratings, we can offer age-banded ratings, we can offer tobacco distinct or uni tobacco ratings, we can do 5-year, we can do 10-year. Under critical illness, we can do issue aid, which eliminates future payroll updates or payroll integrations, or you can do attained age, just like you see predominantly on other ancillary product lines like life and disability. So the intention here is to make sure that we're fitting the model of what employers are using for their enrollment platforms to, not create the additional burdens of interacting or working with the insurance carrier around those products.
Absolutely. It goes back to simplifying that experience, not just from the enrollment piece, right, and jumping in halfway, but from the very beginning when we design our products and understanding, we don't want you to have to link out to another system. We don't want you to have to, click a bunch of different buttons. We want you to continue to leverage and utilize the enrollment system, a one-stop shop that employers have paid, thousands of dollars to be able to leverage and use. And so we really want that experience to just be an enhanced one from start to finish.
That's really good. We hear all the time, employee engagement, employee experience. Employees are driving a lot of what's happening in the technology development, and is as far as making sure that employees understand how to get from A to B to C, first of all, and then also how to use the benefits that they're enrolling in. So it is a complicated execution sometimes, but you guys are on the track as far as we're looking. I think you guys are on track to doing something really positive in that space. It's really awesome. Anything else you guys would like to add during our time together today?
No, thank you so much for this opportunity and providing us this platform to just share all the amazing work that we're doing as an organization. We really do want to continue to drive change as it relates to just our product offerings, but also in that benefit technology space and, just ease that administrative burden as much as possible. I think through our partnership between BTR and Lincoln, our end mutual goal, right, is just to deliver the best end user experience for those HR admins. When I was in that HR generalist position, I didn't want to have to wait on hold all day. I didn't want to have to keep calling about broken things or things that maybe just weren't that wasn't built right in the first place. So that's why we offer these solutions and products, and I'm really proud to be part of the Lincoln team and to work with fantastic partners such as BTR. So
yeah, we're excited to have a great partnership with Lincoln as well. That's a win for a lot of our clients. So thank you so much, Jeremy, and thank you, Jerica, for joining us on the Elite Partners podcast series. That does bring us to the end of our time today, but we really appreciate your partnership with us. You're solid gold, and we're really excited to have you on board.
Fantastic. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thanks. Now, to the listener of this podcast, if you are an employer looking for an HR technology solution, could be payroll, ben admin, time and attendance, HRIS, HCM, or even a year-round one-on-one enrollment support option, we have solutions that will fit your culture as well as your budget. Our elite partners are out in that industry making difference in the HR technology world, and we're here for it. We are big fans of what they're doing over there. So if you'd like more information about the services that you've heard detailed today from Lincoln, please email us at btrprojects@bentechre.com. It's let me make sure I'm pointing this way over here, btrprojects@bentechre.com, and you can connect with our experts there. Thank you so much to the Lincoln team for joining us today. Have a great afternoon.